Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite egg food recipes for the birds. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're not quite sure what egg food is, well, it's very simple. Egg food is a high-rich protein that we offer our birds in order to not only stimulate them to get into the right breeding condition, but also to get them feeding their chicks, weaning them, and making sure that they have a happier, healthier lifestyle. Egg food is very simple to make at home. You can either buy it commercially or make it yourself. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how you can mix some vegetables and fruits along with some commercial style egg food in order to make a wet consistency of egg food. Since the majority of all, if not all types of commercial egg foods are very dry, and I've noticed that the birds personally, from the ones that I've kept here and from the years of experience that I've had, they really prefer to eat the softer, wet style of egg food. So in this episode, what we're going to be doing is passing some fruits and vegetables through our juicer, and what we're after is the fiber part of these vegetables and fruits. As you can see, the fiber part comes out of the other end of the juicer, and this is what we want. This is what we want to use to mix with our commercial style dry egg food. Once we collect all of this fiber, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the freezer overnight and wait for it to freeze. Now the following morning, we're going to pull this out, and by then it is going to be hard and frozen. This is going to be the perfect consistency to pass it through our food processor and chop it down into bite-sized pieces for these birds. So you're going to go ahead and throw this all through the food processor, chop it down as much as you can, and once you have it very finely chopped, put it all together in one big bowl, and from there you can start to add your commercial dry egg food. Once you do this, what's going to happen is that the egg food is going to suck up the moisture from all of this fiber from the fruits, and the birds are really going to enjoy this. Not only are the birds going to have their normal egg food, but now this egg food is infused with fruits and vegetables that are very high in vitamins and amino acids that these birds need in order to get into the right condition, not only to go ahead and breed, but like we said before, to go ahead and feed their own young. Remember that egg food protein is not really something that is common and normal for them in the wild. In the wild, these birds would normally be finding their protein from other sources. Since the majority of these birds like to begin their breeding season at the beginning of the rainy season, the majority of the seeds that they're eating during that time are fresh, green, sprouted seeds, and these seeds are very high in protein. So what egg food does is pretty much it replaces those very high in protein seeds that would normally stimulate these birds to get into breeding condition. Now, like always, be very careful with any type of egg food, because if you give it in abundance, the birds might get overweight. This is something that you want to offer about 3 times a week, if that, maybe 2. The only time that I offer egg food on a daily basis is to birds that are already sitting on top of chicks or feeding chicks. This is the perfect time when you can offer more. But if you're just doing it as a treat, or if you're doing it to try and get your birds into a better condition to start breeding, then you want to make sure to only offer it 2 to 3 times a week, and let the main base of their diet consist of just their normal dry seed mix. Alright guys, well this is going to be the end of another video. I really hope that you've enjoyed this short episode. Now, if you don't have a juicer, do not get discouraged. You can still replicate this same exact recipe. All you have to do is just finely chop up those fruits or vegetables that you want to offer the birds, and just throw them into the food processor and mix it with some of the egg food. You're going to probably have to play with the recipe or the amount of egg food per fruit or vegetable a little bit, since what you're throwing into the food processor has a bit more moisture, so you're probably going to need more egg food to kind of balance it out and it doesn't clump up and get into hard pieces. But just play with it until you find the right consistency between the vegetables and fruits and egg foods that you're mixing together. And trust me, your birds will thank you. They'll be healthier and get into a better breeding condition a lot quicker. Like always guys, if you've enjoyed this video, remember to hit the thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And like always, I hope you have a wonderful day. We will see each other in the next video.